to Business with My Bestie, the podcast where we talk about real life, real homes, and real families. I'm your host, Lindy, along here with
Tamara. The podcast today, we're diving into something that shows up for all of us at the start of the new year, like cleaning, organization, getting our kids involved, kind of trying to do it all without losing our minds. So, in this, we had talked about starting off with different like cleaning things that you do throughout your house. Like, what's one bringing in the new year type of cleaning that you do to reset your home, your chores for your kids? Kind of what does that look like for you at your house?
Right. Well, because like I think a lot of people do like spring cleaning. No, I'd rather like start the new year fresh, like jumping into stuff. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Also, maybe because I have kids and spring's
wild. Yes.
I don't know.
Well, and I feel like once I've got my Christmas decorations up and my house is blasted with Santa Clauses and reindeers and everything, once I get that put away, it's just perfect time to wipe everything down, declutter, keep the clutter away, and start fresh for the new year.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like, my kids went back from Christmas break, and I was like tearing rooms apart.
Yeah,
right?
you redid
I,
two rooms,
rearranged
right?
and like cleaned everything, because like one of my kids is the one that like we don't know what's under her bed. It's like a scary endeavor.
Yes.
Like she's hiding something, it's under there. And the only way to like really thoroughly clean is to move everything. My kids kind of like to stash things around, they're like, oh, here's a little nook over here, I'm gonna put a couple things over here or over here, and then the whole wall is kind of lined with random crap. That is how Ricky is. I'm like, what? Why is the whole perimeter of your room covered with
something
stuff
in there? Yeah,
we can't have this.
Yeah, so my solution to that is just going around and throwing it all in the middle in a big pile. Yes, it's in a big pile, and I'm like, okay, this is what the perimeter needs to look like. Do something with what all this is.
Right.
Like, it should have an actual spot, not hidden under your desk.
Yeah.
So,
well, and when I went to rearrange, like, I started with the third child because she's the train wreck. Like, she is a disaster. And so I was like, okay, yeah. I'm like, we got to do this. And the way her room was set up, if you walked in, there was this other side of her bed that you couldn't see. And that just was like motivation for her to have stuff. So I was like, we are pushing everything like against the walls. Yeah. So when you walk in, you can like see this space. Yes. So you know that it's clean. And then once I did her room,
she has way more room for activities when it is clean too, right?
She had bunk beds. Well, and then my youngest was like, I want my room rearranged. Oh. I was like, okay, well, how do you want to rearrange? He's like, I'd like to move my door here. Okay, that is not how that works. So we had to have a discussion. I was like, you can move your bed and your dresser. And really, like, he's got the smallest room in the house. He's almost 4. Like, what?
Yeah, so we did a little adjusting.
But, like, Ricky, she's going to be 10 this spring, and she has decided she wants a lofted bed because she wants to put, like, a little art studio under her.
Do you see, I think our girls have been talking because Cedar told me the other day that she is really annoyed with her bed. Her drawers keep breaking, and she would really like a new bed, and she wants one that's kind of, like, up high. And I said, here's the thing, though. I don't actually think you're gonna sleep in it.
Oh. And see, I think Ricky would.
Yeah, no, I was like, Cedar, are you actually going to climb up into your bed? Because she is one that is, when she's tired and she's done for the day, she walks in and flops over. Like, she's done.
So, like, the whole climbing the ladder.
No, I'm like, I don't see this happening. You're going to end up with a nest underneath it anyway, or something like that. And, we've tried that before with toys, and Stockton had a bed like that, and it had a slide and stuff, and it was just another hidey hole for things for him. And I think too that Cedar would just honestly not want to climb up into her bed every single night. And
that's fair. Yeah. And I think Ricky would, and she is very into art these days. It's like her passion. She is like super into it. She got this like gift for Christmas that's like a fashion designer, and it literally has this like little mannequin, and she's been like making
it has
dresses.
A what in it?
It's like a little mannequin, and you like make the dresses.
Wow. Wow.
It's like fancy, but I'm like, if this is like something she enjoys, and we don't have anywhere in our house for her to do it. Like, and if it's in a room, I don't have to worry about the little two people getting into it as much. Right. But again, she was my kid that had this perimeter, and I was like, okay, well, here's the deal. We will talk about this lofted bed when your room is not like this. So I feel like, it's like a compromise. Like, well, if you want this, I'm going to need you to prove this.
Right.
Like,
you're going to need to declutter first.
Yes.
And then we'll organize.
Right.
Yes. And I think that's a good, starting point, too, for cleaning in the new year is to first, before you just think you're going to clean things and put them away, it's good to actually see, is this even needed? Like, let's just get rid of this. Like, I am to the point, I used to, when we first moved into our house, above my counters in my kitchen, it was like the perfect decor
place. Oh, yes, of course.
You want to put things up there. And now I've been, looking into new paint and stuff for the house, or just kind of updating it. I mean, it just, once you get to a certain point, this has been the same for years now, I need to do something. And the big trend these days is to absolutely not have anything above. And I do kind of like it. Just clear, just clean. But then it also does make me want, kind of like your cabinets have the super high all the way to the ceiling.
The Tucker cabinets. They're Tuckers, because he's the only one that can
reach those cabinets. Yeah, so I'm like, well, I feel like if we're not putting anything up there, it should extend all the way to the ceiling.
Right. Well, and it's kind of funny because, when we bought our house, we started remodeling and getting all this stuff done. And I feel like often people are like, are you guys all done with your house? And my answer is always, is anybody ever? Do people get their house complete? Right. Because I thought that you just kept going and started where it over. I don't know.
Well, and I think you have to, because your family dynamics change.
Everything changes. Your whole even the way you like things. What you like at one point 10 years from now,
ago,
you might not. And our cabinets go all the way to the top. And we had them, but when I painted them on that one wall, I didn't put the doors back on. So I do use those as little nooks to put
I like it.
decoration, but it's not the whole kitchen.
Right.
It's just one small area. So
I know.
Also, if you've ever painted cabinets,
yes, I want to hear this trick. You got a trick?
It's a lot of work. I don't care how you go about it. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And our kitchen has which is wonderful. I will never complain about that many cabinets, but going to paint them.
Yeah.
Holy cow. We had to do it in 3 sessions. And I will say, everybody told me that you had to sand. And the guy at Lowe's did not.
Oh.
We went to Lowe's, we talked to a guy. And he said, if you're gonna paint your cabinets, there was this cleaner that is potent.
Okay.
He was wear gloves.
Yeah.
Maybe eye protection.
Don't get it on you, huh?
Yeah. And clean them with this, which was good because.
Do you remember what it was called?
No, but I'll try to look it up.
Okay.
And comment on this. Because our cabinets have been in that house since the 70s, so it had years of just stuff, And so we cleaned it with that, and then we took a soft sander and just kind of barely roughed it up. And we finished painting, I don't know, a year and a half ago, and they still are
great,
holding up good.
Right.
And we can clean them, and they work great.
What else?
And we did not spray because we tried that at first.
Oh.
A sprayer.
Yeah.
And it just was leaving a weird texture that we didn't like on it. Which maybe if we knew how to work with sprayer better than we did.
Okay.
You're more experienced with the sprayer.
I do love my paint sprayer.
So maybe that would be a way.
Spray anything.
But I felt the best way was I felt the foam rollers got into it. Okay. But also, I'm sure it depends on what wood you have and what kind of cabinets.
What finishes on them. And really want to try, my countertops right now are brown. And I don't know what I was thinking when we built our house on it. Now that I look at my kitchen, my cabinets are brown, my backsplash is brown, my countertops are brown.
It was your vibe at the time.
Yes, it was just all different shades of brown. And now it's driving me crazy. And so I've just been looking into kind of...
How many years has it been since you guys put your house up?
I mean, it was 2016. So it's been 10 years.
That's wild.
I know.
Yeah. So yep, time for a refresh.
That's what I think too. So I really want to try just honestly painting them.
Yeah.
They have, brighten that place up a little bit.
Well, because when we went to redo our kitchen, the one thing that I was like, if we're doing this, we are going to spend the extra money on the countertops. That was like the part that we were like, let's get good quality countertops that are gonna last.
Or what do you have?
Quartz.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know. Sorry, I probably threw that in your head now, and you don't
I think maybe like, pretty sure. And we got just like white with a little gray veining through it. Yeah. But at the time when we did our house, it was grays were the color.
I know. It's like that millennial gray house that everybody insists
and I
on
accent
gray,
with a lot of blues. It's very like cool tones, like turquoises. But I was watching a show the other day, and they were talking about the color. Totally. Just about like the color of the year.
Ooh.
And they said,
is it green? Because
no.
I'm going green. I love green.
Okay, I also love green. But no, that's not the color of the year. Like what kind of green? Like dark green?
Yeah, like emerald.
Sage
like,
too, I like.
Like deep.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like my bedroom. It has that deep green in it.
Yeah.
I think I would go a little lighter than that. All shades of green.
I mean, your vehicle's green.
I know. Sometimes it's a little excessive. Like I went to work. I have sage green. Scrubs. Yes, thank you.
That's what you wear to work.
I wear scrubs to work. They are sage green. And then I have my winter coat that's kind of long. It goes to my knees. And it's got fur. And it's like forest green.
And then you got
And then I got out of my car. And it's forest green also. And I was like, oh my god, I can't even be seen right now. I gotta hurry up and get inside and get this coat off and get away from my car. This green is excessive.
But it is a good color. But the color of the year.
Yes.
Black cherry. So like a really deepish maroonish color. Okay. And they were showing like different ways to incorporate it. Like with an accent chair. Or even like pots and pans. Ooh, but it was actually, I'm not usually like a super red person, but it was a very pretty color. So I could see where they're going with it.
But not necessarily walls. It was more of an accent to add in.
Yeah.
Okay.
How else did they do it?
That.
I don't remember. There was different ways. Yeah. But yeah, just like accents of it. Which, that's where I think like having the grays is good. Mm-hmm. Because then you can accent with other stuff.
Other colors. That's
like one thing I thought about changing in my house is, okay, first of all, my rug in my living room. When my 14-year-old black lab is no longer with us, we will be getting a new rug. Because there's no point when he's around. Which is blue.
Right.
But I was like, ooh, I could do a different color. And then like my throw pillows are starting to fall apart just from having them. Yeah. I feel like that's a good way to like
see, and that's
switch things up.
The kind of the feel we went with our kids' rooms too is we were like, we want them to be fun, we want them to be playful and stuff, but I am not repainting kids' room walls often. Right. Like they get gray walls and then we can accent with whatever color they want, like curtains and bedding and their dressers and stuff are all painted fun color. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like that's where we did the pops of colors and left the walls.
Which, we just did Ryland's room. And most of the walls are gray. But one is black.
I know, straight black. I love it.
Tucker was very stressed out about it. But
it looks great.
I love it. But I just felt like it was the vibe we were going in.
Yeah, and it's good. A little refresh and add a little color. That's where I'm at too. Like I'm ready to get away from the grays and the browns in my house and add a little fresh color. Yes. And pop that out there. So I guess that is one thing that we are really, in the new year, just talking about decluttering and
I feel like with like kids' bedrooms, like I feel like a lot of my kids are entering like a new stage in their childhood. Like Ryland turned 13, so he's a teenager. So like giving him an updated teenage room, and even Ricky, like she's about to turn 10, and she still has like unicorns and rainbows everywhere, and she's just kind of like more of the tween, like they're getting to that age. And
Cedar got new bedding, and so it's a lot more mature rather than the little kittens that she had before. So
also Ricky wants to wallpaper one of her walls.
I also love the idea of wallpaper.
I love it too, but some people, I feel like people are really like, ooh wallpaper it, or they're like, do not do wallpaper.
I mean, back in the day when my mom redid her kitchen and slapped wallpaper all over it and it's still there, right. That is a little questionable. However, I have even seen where instead of doing artwork on your walls, you actually just do a piece of, like the whole wall is a picture.
Right.
But it's wallpaper. And I kind of like that.
Ricky's back wall of the room is like the smallest one. There's a window in it. So I feel like it wouldn't take up like a ton of like chaos.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be a good little accent.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah. Does she have it picked out?
No.
No.
She's more focused on this lofted bed.
Oh, okay.
We gotta get through,
Yeah.
Well, she still has to clean her room. So we'll see if that happens.
We still got a little time, huh?
Yes.
What about kids in the new year and like getting them involved in decluttering and updating and chores?
Well, I feel like after Christmas is a great time to be like, okay, you got all this new stuff.
Right.
So what can we get rid of that we don't play with anymore? Or the other thing we went through when we were rearranging the two youngest ones is books. I mean, books are great. Books. It's so good to have books, but we just had too many. So we did go through and get rid of like a whole box of books, which we found a family that wanted them.
Perfect.
So that's great. Like, share the love with the books. Like, but yeah, like books, toys, like especially after they just get new stuff for Christmas, I think it's the prime time.
Yeah. And we've kind of started, and you didn't really realize it was turning into a thing, but after Thanksgiving, when, people are looking for donations and coat donations and all the things, and people are shopping for, shop with a cop or, those types of things, is we have started, if you have this whole list that you were hoping for, maybe you need to think of somebody else and start picking out the things that you were not going to be using and doing it before Christmas.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Like, try to get them, and it just like helps them think about others rather than what do I want,
right?
But yeah, our kids too are like getting to the point where they're moving out of the toy zone.
Yeah.
And, like more, my kindergartner just got a, so that's kind of the route we're headed.
Right, yeah. No, but I agree. Like, so I think it's, and if you don't do it before Christmas, take the new year and, have your kids just kind of reset all that stuff.
It's good for them to go through all the stuff in their room. And
even like my kids got some new clothes, but like going through closets, which I feel like I have to do that so often. Yeah. But even Ricky was getting to the point, like, we're very blessed that we have some older cousins that can give her a lot of clothes, which is great.
Yeah.
But I was finally like, we cannot put all these clothes in your closet. Like, it's getting absurd. So, like, pick the ones that you actually want and you're going to wear.
Yeah.
And the rest of them, let's donate them. Like, they're great clothes, they're in good condition. But it's silly for them to sit in your closet and you not wear them.
In a tote or something. Yeah.
I like doing all those things.
Right. And it's hard sometimes because they actually get attached to clothes. And I'm like, that is way too small for you.
Right.
You need to not be wearing that anymore. It's time for that one to go.
Right. Ricky isn't as bad now that she's getting older, but her favorite thing to say when she was younger was Tucker would be trying to get rid of stuff and she'd be like, but it's very special to me. It's very special to me.
Yeah, that t-shirt.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, it's not special to you. Like,
it could be special to somebody else. And
sometimes people have to purge stuff when they're not around and looking because...
Oh, yeah.
You pull things out they haven't played with in 7
all
years,
and all of a sudden another new toy. Yeah,
that's my favorite thing ever. I'm like, you haven't even seen this thing. Like,
so what chores do you do chores at your house?
Yeah, we do chores.
And do you have them like every day they do something, or is it kind of by the week?
It really depends. I feel like on our schedule, just because we do sometimes. Like, in the summertime, we have way more because they're home all day, and so they can. Like, in the summertime, we have 6 people in our family, so everybody has a laundry day.
Yeah.
And my older kids do their laundry from start to finish.
Yeah,
like, they need to start it, and it needs to be put away by the time you are finished with it.
Do you feel like it's a chore for them? Like, you're kind of, like, setting them up for, like, a life skill. Like, you go to
okay,
college.
I'm speaking from experience.
You have to do this. These have to happen.
I did not do my laundry. Nobody made me do my laundry. To the point where when my mom passed away, my dad was like, here's the deal. I'm a pretty good dad mom, and I will do a lot of stuff, but I will do laundry, but I don't iron.
Yeah.
Which, might I add, I also don't iron.
Yeah.
That's the generation that did a lot more of that.
Yeah.
But my grandma lived next door, so my dad would do my laundry, and I would take my clothes over to my grandma's house, and she would iron my clothes for me.
Yeah, you were spoiled.
Yeah. And then I had to go to college, and I was like, yeah. I'm like, no, kids, you need to learn to do this.
Yeah.
Like, and I think it's great for them. And even my younger ones, they help put it away. They help do a lot of the stuff. I mean.
Right. And our youngest now, too, there's some days he will sit down and he just separates his shirts and his pants and his underwear and everything and just starts on one little pile at a time, and he can get through it. If you keep on him, he really can fold his own laundry. Sometimes he thinks he can't, and it's the most devastating thing in the entire land, but he really can do it too. And like I said, is it my, like...
You're not the one wearing the clothes.
It's not my clothes, and these are things that, it's not just a chore, like, we have animals, we don't have to have animals, but we choose to have animals, and that is a chore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, when you grow up,
like, you have to do laundry.
You literally have to do laundry. It just is a thing. To keep your house functioning, you gotta do it. Same with dishes, Dishes just have to be done, and it's not on me. Like, yes, I will help you with dinner. I will help things get, cook for you, all these things. But everybody can pitch in.
And that is one of the things our kids are in charge of. They are in charge of cleaning up dinner.
Yeah.
Put everything in the dishwasher. Wipe down the counters and the table. Get it all done. And a lot of times when our dishwasher is clean, that's one of their jobs, is to put the dishes away. Yeah. Just because I feel like it's not hard. Like,
right, it's not hard.
But some days it takes them 47 minutes to unload a dishwasher. This should take 10.
Well, and that's like, I prefer for them to unload it, and I will load the dirty. I have a way.
Oh, yeah.
I get as much in there as I can in a certain way, and it's my thing, and I would rather them not be playing in the dirty dishes in the sink. So I just load the dishwasher.
We usually let them load it, but the pots and pans we wash. Just because we don't put ours in the dishwasher. Yeah. And they just don't wash them. Right. Efficiently. Right. The other thing with laundry that I think is funny is that Tucker and I in our bedroom had this hamper, and I hate it. It has like a lid on it, and every time you try to get in it, the lid like falls on you. I hate it. Yeah. So I got a new hamper. That's just like you can haul it to the laundry room. Yeah. Tucker doesn't like it. So he's like, I'm keeping our other hamper. I was like, go for it. Well, now I forget that he has his own said hamper.
So now Tucker does his own damn laundry too.
And the other day, he learned really the hard way. He was like, babe, I don't have any clean underwear. I was like I tell Rylan the same thing. Like, if you're running out of clothes, well, I guess it's time to do laundry.
Yeah, Stetson's upstairs, and sometimes we just don't even look, I don't mind grabbing him and throwing him in every once in a while. But, yeah, the other day he came down the stairs and was not wearing any pants. I'm like, I think you forgot something, buddy. And he's like, no, I don't have any. I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you because I can't get them washed before school in 20 minutes. So sweatpants it is. And he's like not a sweatpants kind of kid. Right. So yeah.
And I told Rylan, like, I know you're going to school and you have all this stuff going on, but like, I'm not going to the basement to see if you need your clothes washed. Like, bring it up and put it in the laundry room, and I will bring it up. Yeah. Put it in. Yeah. But it's just like the easy thing.
Yeah. And the whole thing too about like my youngest, he can do the laundry, he can fold it, and sometimes it gets in the wrong drawers, and sometimes it is not really folded very well. Right. But he's still doing it. Just as long as they're getting the gist of it, I think it's perfectly
even like
fine,
when Reagan goes to make her bed. Is it done great? No.
Not really.
But did she try?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, kudos.
She understands the kind of what needs to happen.
The other thing we have is now we have a digital calendar.
Oh, yes.
And you can add chores on there.
Is it like Skype or something?
Skylight.
Skylight.
Oh, so they have like picture frames also.
Yes.
Which my dad and Patty have one of those like in Arizona, so we can
send emails, right?
Like the pictures too. And ours, like when it goes to sleep, is like a picture frame.
Awesome.
Yeah, you can have everybody's calendar. Everybody has their specific colors.
Right. Super cool.
We put chores on it, and I think the biggest perk of the whole thing is when the school sends out the lunch menu. Ooh. I take the picture, I send it to the calendar, and it filters on. Because every day my kids are like, what's for lunch today? What's for lunch today? Check the calendar.
That is really awesome. Yeah. That's like a huge thing.
They're a little expensive, but I highly recommend.
Okay, Skylight calendars. For the win.
For the win.
New year.
And if you have multiple children and are trying to keep practice schedules straight.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
So.
That helps with it too. Good. Okay, so like everybody has chores in the house, but like roles and kind of organizing things to make them livable. Do you have certain spots for backpacks, or do you have, certain...
I mean, we try our best to. Yeah. Like, our entry closet, we turned into more of like a bench mudroom situation. Yeah. So everybody has a hook. Do they use them? Sometimes.
Yeah, they get there.
I feel like my older kids prefer to take their backpacks to their bedrooms, which is fine. Ricky, again, has a hook for it. Rylan, actually, we did like a basketball theme for his room, so I put a locker.
Yeah, right.
Hang your backpack up.
And he's loving that.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, no, that's good.
One thing I would love to have a better organization for in my house is shoes. We have like 7 different places that the shoes are, and they're never organized. And some are in their rooms, and some are out by the door, and some are in the patio.
Yeah, and with the weather that we have been having, it's hard to know what you are going to be up against. You might need your muck boots one day, or your tennis shoes the next day, or sandals, or quick slides or whatever, And so we have excessive amounts of shoes everywhere, and honestly jackets too, because again our weather is so up in the air. So we have light jackets and heavy jackets and work jackets for in the corral, and nice jackets for when you go to town, and everybody has one. So yeah, we have many hooks.
And like I said, we like on our little thing, there's one hook for each person. You can't hang your 7 coats on the one hook. But what do you do? Also, like, we live in Montana, where each day can have 7 seasons. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to decide kind of where we can go with that organization. Like, how do you make that
Rylan, Rylan, I mean, it's not like he has a ton of shoes. He's a boy, right? Like, he has tennis shoes, and he has some boots or whatever.
Got his favorites.
But on his Christmas list this year, like, he made an online list. And he put on there these, like, cubes that you put your shoes in for his new closet.
Oh, good.
And he got them, and he's got them all set. Yeah. But again, that's only for his room. But, like, when you get home and it's muddy, you take your shoes off out in the patio. It's ideal for that, but there's so many aspects to the shoes and the coats.
There's just a lot of organizing that changes, again, when all of the seasons of your children are changing as well, and sizes, and coat sizes, and snow pants, and shoe sizes, and everything. So finding a good organization for all of that, I think you really do just have to have grace with yourself on it.
Oh, for sure. Because even though we have spots that, like, yes, it should go there, it's not gonna always happen, like, especially with children.
Yeah. So having grace in the new year, I think.
Do your best. Try to do it, but also know that life happens.
And go with your gut on your organization. If you think it's gonna be helpful for you in that time, try it out. Right? Like, that's how we kind of look at things. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, we'll adjust again if we have to. But just having a little grace with that is one of the things I guess we are going to try for in the new year.
I like that.
Any other thoughts or, kind of reflection on organizing?
The other thing I was going to talk about, because, I mean, this was all home and stuff, but, like, as business owners, so I have, like, an actual salon. And one decision that me and Tucker made when we bought it is there used to be a cleaning lady. So, like, everybody's kind of in charge of cleaning their stations and picking up and, you know, like there's a lot that goes into the salon. You have to do laundry because you have all the towels and the capes and everything. You got to clean your brushes and your combs, and you got to do all that. But once a week, somebody was coming in to like mop the floors and clean the mirrors and like clean the bathroom, like stuff like that. And Tucker and I chose not to have a cleaning lady because we felt like we were jumping into a new business that was expensive. We're trying to pay off this business, you know. So it was something that we could do and not pay for. And usually we're pretty good on it, but some weeks it's like hard to find time to come down here when nobody else is in here to clean it. My husband is kind of a neat freak, and he kind of likes his peace and quiet. So for a while, he was coming and doing it because it was like an escape for him.
Yeah, that's good though.
And so then every once in a while, I'd make jokes and be like, "Yeah, I'll tell my cleaning lady about that." And like I was just talking about Tucker, but I also think it's something that we were looking into the future about, like. Rylan is 2 years away from getting a driver's license. And he's going to be like, Mom, I need gas money. And I'm going to be like, sir, go clean the salon and I will happily give you some gas money. But like, I want my kids to understand working and things like that. But I also want them to be involved. Like, if they want to play sports, like, please do. So it's like a great job that they can have without like cutting into their schedule.
No, that's a great idea, And we have tried a couple of times. I mean, I am home often, but for me to get anything else done outside, I really struggle with. I mean, I could do laundry, I could do dishes, I could sweep the floors, I could do that every single stinking day and have this perfect house. But it was just not happening. And especially in the summer times.
Even if you do it every day, it's like still hard to like there's no way to keep it.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. And so we had looked into a cleaning lady at our house, you know, and it did help. I mean, it's just, again, it's like hard because you kind of feel you don't want to be there when it's happening, and then it's like,
and you have to balance, like, is this an expense we need, or is it an expense
or can we just have a little bit of a dirty house for a little while until we get to it?
Right. But like mopping the floors, like finding time to mop your floors, like when is a good time to do that? I know. So I don't think it exists.
Yes. It's like when you go to the car wash and you wash your car and then instantly it rains and your car gets dirty again. Like I swear that's what happens with mopping.
So you like mop and then it pours rain and everybody comes in with their muddy paws and their muddy shoes and you're like, okay, well, you know, whatever.
We try cleaning.
If I won the lottery, I would never clean my house again.
Yeah, or your salon.
Or my salon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad I guess we're going to have to try out for that Montana Millionaire again. Because
next year.
Nope, didn't get it this year. Dang it anyway. Okay, well, I mean, I think that kind of wraps up our episode.
Yep. One thing we did want to bring up is if you would listen to last week's episode with our guest, Carrie, she messaged us today discussing that they released the new guidelines.
Yeah.
So like a new food pyramid. Is that what it is? Or kind of?
I think it's just all around. I don't think it's necessarily a brand new food pyramid, but it's just the overall guidelines that the people who are writing these journals and, you know, they are researching all of this stuff. They have kind of come up with exactly what it is in 2026. All the dietitians are going to start using as guidelines. So if you guys have questions for us, if you watched last week's episode and you have any questions, please reach out to us because Carrie is on standby. She's ready to answer some questions. And we would love to help you guys out if you guys listened to last week's episode on that. Yeah, please send us your questions.
One thing I feel like my family's been doing that they actually said, and I was like, ooh, we were ahead of the game, is that we've always done whole milk. Like, you know, once babies are done with formula, they drink whole milk. And then, like, Rylan is a string bean. So I was like, I don't think we need to cut back from this nutrition that you get from your milk. Like, I understand there's people that probably, but they say that whole dairy is the way to go. So we were just drinking I don't drink milk, but my kids were all drinking whole milk.
I love that.
So there's that.
That's good, yeah. And we really started focusing on, Carrie mentioned the 1 to 5 scale of where are you at before you have a meal? Are you a 1 and you're very hungry? Are you in that 2, 3, 4 zone, kind of in the middle?
Right.
Or are you already super full? Where are you at on that? And so we did kind of start asking all of ourselves around the table, okay, before we eat, where's everybody at right now? Are you super full? Are you super hungry? Are you kind of in the middle? You're not, where are you? And then after the meals, we've just been following up and saying, yeah, okay, now that you've eaten, where do you feel like you're at? Are you comfortable? Did you overeat?
Right.
And I think it's a really easy tool to implement. And
I think I have,
love it.
Yeah, I feel like I've really been trying to like stop eating when I'm full instead of finishing everything and being miserable. I think it's like simple things that you can do. Carrie was wonderful. Thanks again, Carrie.
Yes,
coming in handy.
Well, anyway, we hope that you guys are having a great new year. We hope that you are following along with our January kind of theme of reset, giving yourself grace in the new year, really looking at, your overall health, your family's health, your stress level, and decluttering and organizing. And if you love today's episode, go over and subscribe. Send us a comment.
I really do want to hear what people want us to talk about. Like, I
we've
want
got
you
a
to
whole
comment
year ahead.
and tell us what kind of things, like, we need ideas, what we should be discussing.
A few more guests kind of lined up, but we would love your guys' input. What do you guys want us to talk about in the new year, and what are you guys looking forward to? Head on over and subscribe, and we will see you on next week's episode. So make sure also go ahead and share it with a friend, and we'll see you back next week.
Bye, besties.
Bye.